So, guys, this is the life while doing mathematics. Life plus max love is happy. Life with no max love is sad. So, this is the equation which we finally get after solving it, and this is the real life. So, enjoy it. So, guys, here are a few questions which came in today's newspaper, and I found them to be important. By the way, these are simple as well as easy. We can solve them, but as they came in newspaper, I thought these may be helpful for further competitive exams, so I tried to solve them, and they're very easy. And guys, I'm sharing the questions with you all also, so that you can also try them and check them out. And few of these questions are also in our RD Sharma, so I was able to recognize it, and yeah, I realized that we have to do that. And my maths subject preparation is going on. Firstly, I'm recalling all the formulas daily morning so that I don't forget them in the last moment. And guys, try to solve few questions every day. I know that it can't be a regular task to do mathematics because we have other subjects also, but for one day you have to solve only mathematics, guys. Then you will feel confident. Other subjects, it's a theory part, but mathematics, where we mostly do the calculation mistakes, there we have to focus a lot, and practice can only make you perfect in maths. So the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. We guys must agree that maths is like going to the gym for our brain because it sharpens our mind. And few of them are asking, how do you get time to shoot videos? Guys, I have a mount top camera stand which will easily help me to shoot my vlog. While I'm studying, I set up my camera on the mount stand, and that's it done. The recording will be going on and my studies will also go on. By the way, I had a passion of shooting videos, vlogs from my childhood, and now I'm able to do that, and I want to fulfill my passion. And this passion won't last for longer because my passion may change when I grew up. And now I'm doing my social science subject. And by the way, few of them are asking, why do you write while doing your one-shot revision time? So guys, actually I feel that writing it once will be just like reading it 10 times. So that is why, and I don't write for every chapter. In social, I face difficulty mainly with this chapter, and I have done revision of this chapter only one time. And by the way, I have some difficulty. That is the reason why I'm making concept maps for this chapter. Concept maps really work. Concept maps or mind maps or picturize the topic. Picturization, you can do it for history chapters. Create a story timeline for the chapter. And by the way, Shobit Nirvan has already released the timeline booklet of history, so you can even download the PDF. And you will be surprised to see my phone lock screen, because this is the lock screen, and this is just a kind of motivation of Shobit Nirvan, and he only said us to download and put it on the lock screen so that whenever we get distracted and while opening the mobile, he will just warn us, don't open your mobile, go and study, and that motivates us. And I'm having my pre-board 3 from January 21st, and what I want to do is, I have got one holiday for my social exam. So in that preparatory holiday, what I want to do is just to solve previous year questions. Just to do all the previous year questions from every chapter, because if we do them, the chapter will also be covered, and we will be getting a glance at how the questions will be asked in the boards. Now, it does not mean that there is a difference between EduCart and Oswald sample papers. There may be a slight difference, but the concept or the questions which they are framing is from the same subject which we are studying. The publishers of both EduCart and Oswald, they are framing the questions from the same NCERT book which we are all studying equally. So, need not worry whether to buy EduCart or Oswald. Everything is fine. And that's my opinion. And here I'm creating the formula sheet of the chapter surface areas and volumes. This is the chapter where we have to just remember the formulas, and even I face difficulty, but as I have got the trick to remember them, I even want to share them with you all. By the way, this is just the trick, not the derivation or proof that this formula for so and so solid came from so and so method. No, this is not the method from which the formula came. This is just a trick to remember the formula. So let's get started. Firstly, we have the solid cube. So cube is nothing but it's a 3D form of square, and all the faces of a cube are square. Okay, I forgot to join this. Yeah, so all the faces of a cube are square. Now, in this lateral surface area, we shouldn't count the top and bottom of the solid. We should only count the side faces. So how many faces do we have if we only count the side ones? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So as there are 4 faces and we already know that square ka area L into L, which is L square. Now we are having 4 squares here. So in lateral surface area, what you have to do is just multiply 4 into area of the square. Then it will become 4L square, and this is the lateral surface area of the cube. Now talking about the total surface area. In this total surface area, you have to include the top and bottom. So when you include, there will be 5 and 6th phase also. So that total 6 phases, 6 into area of the square, 6L square. And volume is L cube. That was simple. Talking about cuboid. Cuboid is just as similar to that of cube because it is also a 3D form of rectangle, and all the faces of this cuboid are rectangular shape. So firstly, we have to talk about LSA, which is lateral surface area. We all know the perimeter of rectangle, right? तो rectangle का perimeter होता है 2 into L plus B. If we keep on placing 2, 3, 4, 5 rectangles continuously on top of each other, what would we get? We will get a cuboid. The height is emerged. So we know the rectangular ka perimeter. Now in cuboid there will be height. So just multiply the perimeter of the rectangle with h. You have to just multiply with h. That's it. Now total surface area is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Just what you have to do is this. LB plus BH plus HL. Friends, bana do. Later, volume is length into breadth into height. Next comes the cone. So cone has one circle at its base. There is a radius for the circle. There is a height. But actually in this case of cone, we have two heights. One is vertical height and the other one is slant height, which is denoted by the letter small l. Curved surface area of the cone is pi RL. Why pi? Because it's a circle. Why R? Because there's a radius for the circle. And L is nothing but the slant height. Talking about the total surface area, it is pi r L plus r. Now I have a basic trick to make you remember the total surface area of the cone. Pi and r both are best friends. L is a new joined student in the school. L is a kind of introvert. It never wants to talk with its friends or wants to make new friends. But R is a kind of extrovert. He always wants to make friends with everyone who joins new to his school, and even he's a kind of friendly nature. So R always wants to talk with L, so he always goes and disturbs L. Now obviously if a person comes to us, talks to us daily, he will become friend and later on best friend. R also joined L. So finally the formula will be pi R. Now R is a friend of pi as well as it's a friend of L. So the formula total surface area of cone is pi r L plus r. Volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now how did this come? See, before knowing the volume of this, you will first have to talk about cylinder. I will say you one trick in this cylinder also. Lateral surface area and total surface area both are connected with the circumference of a circle. Volume of the cylinder is connected with the area of circle. Casually write the circumference 2 pi r, and as cylinder also has a height, just multiply the circumference of the circle with height. Talking about the total surface area, it is the same, but actually what you have to do is 2 pi r bracket open h plus r bracket close. For this also the same trick. 2 pi r are best friends. H comes to the school. H is a kind of introvert, but R is friendly. R will always try to make friends with new ones. So wanted to make friends with H. So that is why every day it used to go and talk with H. And obviously if a person comes and talks to you daily, they will eventually become your friend and later on best friend. That is why R is also added with H. So R is now friend with 2 pi and even h. So you can remember like this. Later on volume, as I said, it's related with the area of circle pi r square, and obviously height is included in the cylinder, so pi r square h. Now as I said, volume of cone पढ़ने से पहले हमें सिलेंडर के सब कुछ लर्न करनी है. या now it's done. Now talking about the volume of the cone, 1 by 3 pi r square h. Firstly, draw a cylinder. Insert a cone inside this, like this. So this cone is placed upside right, isn't that? And these two cones on either side are placed upside down. Here in a total cylinder, how many cones were able to fit? 3 cones. So obviously here, if you look at the formula, Pi r square h is what? Volume of the cylinder. Now how many cones are fitting in this cylinder? 3 cones. So that is why what you have to do is just multiply 1 by 3 into pi r square h. Sphere. Curved surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. Total surface area and the curved surface area of sphere both are same, that is 4 pi r square, and volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now if we got to know the formulas of sphere very well, hemisphere is easy. Hemisphere is nothing but half of sphere. Now curved surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Now hemisphere is half of sphere, so just divide it by 2. You will be getting 2 pi r square as the curved surface area of hemisphere. Next, total surface area matlab you have to count the top and bottom of the hemisphere. Now lateral surface में सिर्फ हमने इतना part count किया था, अब ये पूरा count करनी है. Now if you count this, you will get one circle, right? तो इसीलिए circle का area is pi r square. Now we have the lateral surface area, that is this part is 2 pi r square, and later if you add this part for the total surface area, what is this? This is a circle. Now what is the area of a circle? Pi r square. अगर आप इन दोनों को add कर दिए, you will get 3 pi r square. And later on talking about the volume, volume is also half of the sphere. So if the sphere's volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube, now just divide it by 2, reciprocal हो जाएगा. That means 4 by 3 pi r cube into 1 by 2, 2 2s are 4, and you will be getting 2 by 3 pi r cube as the volume of the hemisphere. So guys, wasn't that simple to remember these formulas with such an easy and simple trick? So this is just a part of the video. Mathematics is really a great motivation for all the human because its career starts with 0 and it never ends. In the same way, our life starts with nil knowledge, but it never ends without knowledge. It always has to flow with the knowledge waves. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you found this video to be informative. So I'll meet you all with another new video very soon. Till that time, goodbye, take care. Let me know in the comment section how many of you have done your revision for the boards also.